Hello class. Today we're going to be discussing function notation. So this is a continuation of the Unit 2-1 notes. And today's unit isn't going to be terribly long. We're just going to be talking about what function notation is. As we discussed yesterday, a function is going to be a relation between two variables for which each x has only one corresponding y value. So if we look at the function f of x equal x squared, what we're saying when we look at function notation is that every time that we see an x, we want to sub in whatever value of x we have. So in our first example we have x, so if we sub x in, we're squaring x and we're just going to get x squared. So for f of x equal x squared, the value of x is equal to x squared. Well, if we sub negative 2 in, so if we sub in negative 2, we're going to have f of negative 2 equal negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared is going to be 4, so our value there is going to be 4. If you look at negative 1, it's going to be the same thing, but instead of putting in a negative 2, we'll put in a negative 1. And negative 1 squared, negative 1 squared is going to be 1, so our value there is 1. For f of 0, we sub in 0, and 0 squared is going to be 0. F of 1 is 1 squared, and 1 squared it will be 1. And then lastly, f of 2 will be 2 squared, which is going to come out as 4. So we've created a table of values given our function f of x equal x squared. So I've gone ahead and put up a function, f of x equal 4x minus 3. I want you to go ahead and try this function for the values that I've listed, 0, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to try it yourself. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and then we'll go over it after that. Alright, so let's look at our values. So I'm not going to work them out just due to lack of room, but we've got f of 0 equal 4 times 0 minus 3. 4 times 0 is 0, 0 minus 3 is going to be a negative 3, so we put in a negative 3 there. F of 1 is going to be 4 times 1 minus 3. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 minus 3 is 1. F of 2 it's going to be 4 times 2 minus 3. And our value there is going to be 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. And then f of 3 is going to be 4 times 3 minus 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. So that's going to wrap up this lesson actually. Again, very short lesson. So what we need to remember is that what we're doing is we are subbing in our values that were given into our equation. And oftentimes we want to create a table out of these. And then we're just evaluating it at those values. So 2 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 5 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9. And 2 times 3 is 6, plus 5 is 11.